9/11, 2001. 4 planes change America and the world forever. 19 men, armed with box cutter knives, strike a stunning blow against the mightiest superpower on the planet. Now investigators must discover how the multi-billion-dollar security apparatus of the US military, intelligence, and aviation authorities could be totally blindsided by a simple plot that exploits fatal gaps in their defenses.
Four hijacked planes set off on a mission. 2 hit the World Trade Center, 1 hit the Pentagon, and passengers overtook the last plane, which crashed in southwestern Pennsylvania, which was thought to hit the White House if it was not stopped. The mastermind behind this mission was Osama bin Laden, in charge of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. Their goal is to internationally pursue jihad, or holy war, by destroying American pride and lives. Nonetheless, the attack had a silver lining. Although at first people were distraught and devastated, they instantly refocused their attention on helping the nation and fighting terrorism. Immediately, Bush and other leaders stepped up and provided leadership, while countless amounts of citizens were providing help. In fact, so much help was given that blood donations had to be turned away. Following the event, in President Bush's speech to America, he stated, "This is not just America's fight. This is the world's fight. This is civilization's fight. In our grief and anger, we have found our mission and our moment. Freedom and fear are at war. The advance of human freedom, the great achievement of our time, and the great hope of every time now depend on us. Our nation, this generation, will lift a dark threat of violence from our people and our future. We will rally the world on this cause by our efforts and by our courage. We will not tire, we will not falter, and we will not fail. I will not relent in waging this struggle for the freedom and security of American people." As a result, the attack ultimately strengthened and unified the country. An astonished and mournful nation united in newfound patriotism and engaged themselves in fighting against terrorism. Clearly, America would take as far measures as necessary to limit and detain terrorist suspects. People were willing to give up civil liberties for the nation's security and protection. Our unification allowed us to fight terrorism more efficiently, such as tightening security with the USA Patriot Act, that expanded the executive branch's opportunities to fight suspected terrorist activity. The USA Patriot Act allowed the government to wiretap phones and computers and to perform secret searches of property when suspicious of possible terrorist activity. Watching in shock, a nearby observer stated, "The horror arrives in episodic bursts of chilling disbelief, signified by trembling floors, sharp eruptions, and cracked windows. There was the actual realization of a gaping, flaming hole in the first one of the tall towers, and then the same thing all over again in its twin. There were the merciless sight of bodies tumbling out, some of them in flames. Finally, the mighty towers themselves were reduced to nothing. Dense plumes of smoke raced through.
We saw what we thought was debris and we realized it was people jumping.
Soon after the event, President Bush declared war on terror, and a successful invasion on Afghanistan and Iraq were soon carried through in search of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. Many terrorists were captured, Osama bin Laden and other Al-Qaeda terrorists escaped into hiding, and Saddam Hussein was thrown out of power. Although the government's actions following September 11th may have compromised individual civil liberties, the administration acted in the best interest of the nation when launching the war on terror and tightening security with the Patriot Act. People's unification allowed us as a nation to successfully fight terrorism from that point forward.